We talked about the Mayday trailer that dropped a little bit earlier today, but that is not the only trailer that dropped today. A little film that I totally forgot about. Like, I think I heard about it once a few months ago and I just never thought about it since. But a new movie coming out called Behemoth with an exclamation point in it. Being done by Tony Gilroy, the guy who did Andor. Yes, the best drama series nominated Emmy television show, Star Wars series, which I contend as a lifelong Star Wars fan is the single greatest thing Star Wars has ever made since the original trilogy. Anyway, he and Pedro Pascal are making this movie and they dropped the first trailer for it, Behemoth. Now, the things that jumped out to me the most about the trailer was really the cast. Because not only do you have Pedro Pascal, who's obviously very hot right now, you've got Will Arnett, who I love Will Arnett. Like, I just love Will Arnett. And Hank Azaria, who I don't think is in enough stuff these days. Mm-hmm. He was, of course, the Blue Raja in Mystery Men, the most underrated comic book film of all time. Sorry, Superman. But it's got Olivia Wilde, who I just watched in my new favorite movie of the year in The Invite. So it's got a terrific cast. But it's one of these trailers where I can't tell what this movie's about. And you know what? That's fine. That's fine. And the reason it's fine is because it's the first trailer. I'm always okay with that with the first trailer because first trailers today are really just meant to be, number one, kind of announcements, and number two, just give you a taste of the tone. Just give you a little bit of a taste of the tone and kind of set the chessboard up, but not really let you know what the game is yet. And I certainly got to the end of this trailer going, having no idea what it's about. And the synopsis, guys, doesn't give us much more help. The synopsis is just telling us that Pedro Pascal is a cellist. He's been absorbed with music his whole life, and he just comes back to LA after being gone for 20 years. That's all it tells us. And I don't know if there's something like Will Arnett has a line near the end about that maybe there's some kind of a supernatural angle to it. Because he says something like there's a cosmic level of irony involved right now, and it's about you. And it's a really cool line that Arnett gives, but it doesn't really give a lot of insight into what's going on. So anyway, for a first trailer, it was intriguing. It got my attention, but I'm going to be honest with you. All you had to do was put in the first title card from director Tony Gilroy.
Yeah.
And I'm on board. I'm in. So anyway, Rob, you saw this trailer. I don't think you knew as much more about this project than I did either. So this was your first impression with it. What did you think about the trailer to Behemoth?
First of all, I'm such a Michael Clayton fan, obviously, and Tony Gilroy.
So
I love that movie so much. And I thought this looked terrific. You know, I just kept waiting for Cate Blanchett as Lydia Tarr to show up. And then it would have been over the top for me. But no, I thought this looked fantastic. And, you know, you joke, okay, Pedro Pascal's in yet another movie. He looks like he's great in this movie. And Will Arnett, like you pointed out, when he shows up at the end and has his little comment that I'm like, what is the title about? What is this movie about? I don't know. I like the idea. There's something about the world of classical musicians I'm really enjoying, because Tar is one of my favorite movies of the last 25 years. I wasn't joking. I mean, I really wish you would show up in that movie and somebody should make a sequel. Nobody ever will. But I thought this looked great, you know, and look, Tony Gilroy is a world-class writer.
Oh, 100%.
And I think that, you know, him going back behind the director's chair, writing and directing, means that we're going to get something special, because he's the kind of person who has something to say that I want to hear. So I'm really excited for this.
Again,
by the way, it had a really cool title design.
Yes.
In the trailer that was very unique, which I thought was very, very cool. So kudos to the trailer company.
As it came from large and started to form Behemoth.
Yeah, I really enjoyed that.
The cuts like cut around it. That was really cool.
It's a really good technique. Hey, Jonathan, you saw this trailer this morning. Like this seems like a movie that I would think would be right up your kind of alley, even though I have no idea what this movie is really going to be. What did you think about it?
Yeah, I mean, we don't know really like there's some kind of mystery, or is this just like about familial trauma? Like, what are the depths of this film? Like, I don't quite. What's the behemoth? Is it the weight of all the responsibility that's crashing down on him? Like, what is it? I'm intrigued. But I will say, now I kind of put like Tony Gilroy in that David Fincher category, where
Yeah.
I don't care because I think it's the pacing of this movie is going to be great. I think the intrigue and the dialogue is going to be engaging. So, I mean, I want to see one more trailer, but I don't even know if it matters because I'm going to go see it. It looks like it's beautifully shot.
I am expecting some kind that will be in the marketing at some point. I'm expecting some kind of curveball.
Seems like it.
Like, is Pedro Pascal actually in a coma and he's
Right.
flashing back on his life? Is Will Arnett actually his sister? I'm just expecting some kind of curveball to come out of nowhere and hit us on this. Anyway, guys, question is for you. Did you have a chance to see this new trailer for Behemoth from Tony Gilroy? Again, I think the cast is amazing. Olivia, why am I Wilde? Olivia, I almost said Olivia Dunn. Olivia Wilde, Hank Azaria, Will Arnett, and of course starring Pedro Pascal. Whatever you guys thought about it, jump down to the comment section below and let us know your thoughts. Guys, we want to take a second to thank a sponsor of today's video, Mars Men. One of the things that catches a lot of us guys off guard as we get older is that staying in shape isn't quite as straightforward as it used to be. You can be putting in the same effort at the gym and watching what you eat, but your body just doesn't seem to respond the way that it did a few years ago. A big reason for that is that testosterone levels naturally decline as men age. And that's where today's sponsor, Mars Men, comes in. Mars Men is a natural supplement designed to support healthy testosterone levels with top-notch ingredients. It's made in the USA, third-party tested, contains no synthetic hormones or weird stimulants, and is designed to support healthy testosterone levels, weight management, exercise performance, and overall energy. They also back it up with a 90-day money-back guarantee, which is key. And according to the company, over 91% of users reported higher energy levels. For a limited time, our listeners can get 50% off for life, plus free shipping and 3 free gifts at mengotomars.com. That's mengotomars.com for 50% off and 3 free gifts when you check out. And it's also available on Amazon. After you purchase, they'll ask you where you heard about them. Please support our show and tell them our show sent you.